Desperation, arrogance, and a hunger for glory drove the dwarves of Omgarok. The noble house Dolvish pinned its hopes for renewed power and influence on rediscovering the secrets of golem creation lost when Paragon Keratin destroyed his research and disappeared into the deep roads with the Anvil of the Void. And so they built Omgarok, a laboratory where the remains of Keratin's notes were furiously studied by dwarven researchers. They attempted to create a new golem of their own, with the help of a mage from Tevinter named Nereda. Their experiments were unsuccessful, and the mining guild grew tired of their never-ending requests for high-quality stone and steel for new golem prototypes. So the overseer of Omgarok found a new source of material, one nobody would miss: the castless. The product of this ghoulish research was a construct of flesh and bone, bodies grotesquely cobbled together into towering, roughly bipedal form. The Tevinter summoned a spirit from the Fade to possess the thing, and it moved. In fact, its misshapen head ripped itself from its shoulders and escaped into the dark on spindly limbs. They thought little of it at first, until it started killing the researchers one by one, and using their corpses to build a new body for itself. This was the Harvester, a possessed golem of flesh that constructs its own body by harvesting the bodies of the dead. The Harvester killed all within the Tig of Omgarok. When an expedition came to uncover their research many years later, the Harvester killed them as well, renewing its rotting flesh with their bodies. Eventually, the Warden Commander of Ferelden arrived with a rescue mission and slew the creature. The Tig was destabilized during the fight and collapsed shortly, but a swarm of harvesters escaped the ruin into the deep roads. It is unknown if these were created by the researchers in Omgarok, or, more disturbingly, if the Harvester is able to create more of its kind from the bodies of the dead. What is known is that years later, at least one blood mage dabbling in necromancy worked out a way to create a Harvester, given sufficient bodies, and passed that information to the first enchanter of the Circle of Magi in Kirkwall. First Enchanter Orsino used that knowledge and himself as a sacrifice to create a Harvester when the Templars stormed his circle and slaughtered his mages. Thankfully, the champion of Kirkwall destroyed it in a short order. Nonetheless, there remain an unknown number of these creatures wandering Thedas, a number that may be growing. Well, there you have the Harvester, BioWare's flesh golem corpse monster. Personally, I like the design, and I hope they show up again in some future content. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. See you next time.